Good morning. Good morning. Oh my gosh, I missed you guys. Let me get all this stuff set up. Boy, did I miss y'all. Holy cow. That was too long to be gone without y'all. Too long. Okay, let me get this done. And here we are. This is upcoming. Okay. Do that. About chat. Go to live chat. And get rid of that now. Okay, and then, alrighty. Nice shout out you made, Kane. Let me get this up here and let me say good morning to everybody. ATS, Eric, Kane, Dislogic, Sterling, Natty, Joe McBride, Kevin, good morning. You are new in here. Let me make you blue, give you orange. Kevin and John Shank, good morning. Charles, good morning. Great Scott. Great Scott in here. I see where Charles is saying good morning to you. Anyway, oh my gosh, guys, had a great time. Missed you guys tremendously. I just really didn't get much sleep. Hard to sleep in a different place, and but that's okay. I don't care because I had a great time. Got to see my kids, almost all of them, not quite. Caught a lot of fish. I did not catch the biggest or the most or the first, but I did catch a bunch of fish. Had a great time. Bill and Mystic are awesome hosts. They're really sweet. They go out of your way to make sure that you're comfortable and things are perfect. Brown Sugar, good morning. God's great, good morning. So it was just an awesome. Hazley, who's Hazley? Awesome. Fun time. Lots of fun things. Time to get to work though. Sorry, I had to get me some water. Okay, y'all tell me what I missed. Papa York, good morning. Have I missed anything exciting? I'm assuming by now everybody has their Secret Santa stuff from Sterling. Couldn't find my keys this morning. So I don't know if they're somewhere in the bottom of my purse or what. Aha. It's my house key. I need my other keys. And I know that I probably took them off and put them somewhere. I need a key. That says house key. That says sewing studio, so I can put this one on there. Anyway, it won't be long before I pick up Paula and Angel And I'm so looking forward to that. Hi, Siren. Good morning. Really, really, really looking forward to um, their coming. And then the Tulsa show. And then get my back fixed, hopefully. And meanwhile, we have to kick up St. Jude's. I have a story to tell you guys too. Of course, I wouldn't be fun if it didn't have a story, huh? Are y'all up for a story this morning? Sterling, I am still waiting on my email from Sterling about this. Ha ha ha. Sure. Okay, Siren says she's up for a story. Well, you guys know, let me show you this. You guys know that these are those little key thingies. Okay. Well, we went to Walmart and Mystic has, excuse me, Mystic has a um, 24 Acadia. Well, of course, it has a key fob like that. She has 13,000 miles on it. We went to Walmart, but couldn't get in, couldn't get back in the car. The key fob didn't work, and she only had one with her. So they went inside Walmart, and she bought a battery for it. And that did not help. I think personally they may have put the battery in upside down, but of course that wasn't my call and they wouldn't listen to me. So anyway, it said to take the key fob and put it in the console, has a space that this can sit in. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Oh yeah, you got a hidden key in here. And you have to take the key out, take a little piece off the door, insert the key so you can get get it unlocked. So we finally did that, and so we got in there, we got it unlocked, and the book said that you have to. There's a place in the console, the very, very bottom of the console. Of course, it's already full of junk, just like mine would be. So we have to empty that out, and there's a little place for key fob. So we put the key fob in there, like it said. Still wouldn't start. We messed with it for over an hour, and then we called AAA, and all of a sudden it started working. The lights came on, and the car would start. So we had to cancel AAA, and then we got. Fortunately, they brought both keys with them, so we got back to the cabin and we could switch keys. But what a fiasco to get in there! That is one reason that I like OwnStar, because OwnStar I could call them and say, "Help! I can't get in." They would let me in, and then they would actually start the car. Anyway, it was very difficult to get the thing off of the door handle to insert the key. I mean, really hard. We had to get somebody that was walking by to help us, and so they did. So, holy cow, what a job that was. Anytime we can't start the car, you press the dog and push button on what's a dog? Push button on center console to put the key into the slot. Yes, it does. But it wasn't working. I hear you, Papa York. um, I said, well, did you try a remote start? It wouldn't work because the key fob, the battery, it wouldn't. It was totally dead. Totally dead. But anyway, it took us about an hour, maybe an hour and a half to, good morning, Mark, to get this started. But once we did, we were good for the rest of the trip because when we got back, they had another key fob. And I said, Bill, try turning that battery around. He said, I'm not going to touch it until we get back to Sulphur Springs. I said, oh, okay. Good morning, Larry. Um, Larry, you need to be. Uh-oh. Why aren't you? Uh-oh. Hang on. Larry, are you actually... What the heck? Good morning, Larry. It won't let me give you a wrench for some reason. Um, keep talking. Maybe we'll figure it out in a minute. Anyway, good morning, Larry. So whatever it was, it was crazy. I will start carrying both of my key fobs just in case. And Bill said, you know, that happens again. He said, I'm going to go up to the Chevrolet place when we get home. But if it happens again, I'll just get another car. I said, well, they're going to have key fobs too. But, are you signed into the correct account? You mean here? Yes. Why? Oh, because there's no advertisement, right? It's just because I didn't turn it on this morning. Um, am I signed into the right account to make him blue? Yeah, I certainly am. But it didn't do it. Let me try it again. Um, yes, there we go. It's going to let me do it that time. I don't know what the deal was. Larry, you are now blue, and you have a wrench. I don't know what the deal was. Anyway, and then on Thursday night, um, we got back from eating. They went down to the Dr. Fish, and I said, well, I'm going to shower and then I'll be right down. So I started getting sick, and I threw up and threw up and threw up. And so I never did get to go down. And I think I might have had food poisoning. I don't know. But anyway, whatever it was, I didn't get to go down. And Mystic caught a 21-inch rainbow and tried to get a picture of it, but it slipped out of her hands. It was just a huge rainbow. But anyway, that's what happened. That's my stories. Anybody gonna come up? Darlene coming up today? Oh, today's Wednesday. Yeah, what is a self-releasing fish? It was a lot of fun, though. So relaxing. A couple of mornings, it was raining. We just sat out on the patio and watched the rain on the water. Oh my gosh, it was so refreshing, so nice. It was a lot of fun. Hey, Mama T, how's Big T doing? He has a severe infection in his leg, and they're trying to save his leg. It's that bad. So we're praying for him. Oh, there's Sterling sitting back here. Morning, Sterling.
Good morning. I wasn't going to leave you up here all alone, especially when you were asking for people to come up.
Oh, that's okay. I'm always, you know me.
Well, you're more entertaining than I am, that's for sure.
What about that? I'm hoping Mama T will tell us what's going on with Big T. If there's any updates. We'll find out in a minute. Sterling, I heard you had a new game for everybody.
Well, you saw a little bit of it,
Yeah.
but anytime that you need somebody to cover you, I've got a good game we can play, or at least a fun game. I don't know if it's a good game.
Well, I won't be here tomorrow. I have that pre-op tomorrow.
Angel's got you for tomorrow,
Okay.
but you do have a surgery coming up in a month.
Mm-hmm. It's on the 28th of June. After the Tulsa show. So that's coming up first. Yay.
Well, today's a really good day for me. I got to start it with a hot shower. Rebuilt my water heater yesterday.
Mama T says he gets to come home today. His leg is still bad, but he will have to continue on some serious antibiotics for his leg. Well, he's still in our prayers, you know that.
Mama T, do you know what kind of infection he has? Wendy, good morning.
Hey, Wendy. Well, the thing about this, I know that Mama T is so happy to get to have him home because she's not able to get up to the hospital, and I know how hard that's got to be.
Yeah, and if he can get the care he needs at home, that's a lot better than being in the hospital.
Absolutely.
James Schultz, good morning.
Morning, James. Absolutely, it is better.
Oh, Miss Ida, I got some information for you.
Oh, good. What?
On Monday, for the box, we've got a couple of names.
What? Money for what?
On Monday, when I covered you, I had a couple of winners for Friday's box draw.
Okay.
David Carlisle won the game.
Hang on, let me write this down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Tom Larson matched the card. Or not matched the card, but won the card.
Tom Larson. I'm not familiar with that.
I assumed he was from your channel, actually, because I'm not familiar, but there are people that watch my shorts that I don't know who they are too.
Well,
And I,
that's only two names for the.
yeah, that's all there was.
Okay.
The
I
game
mean,
winner and the card winner.
okay.
And then Angel will probably have a name or two for you
Okay.
from yesterday.
Yeah, well, I'll get with her. Cannot wait to go pick them up. It's gonna be so fun.
Now, when do you pick them up?
Thank you,
On the
Mama.
11th?
10th.
On the 10th. Okay.
11th is a free day for us, and the 12th is when we head out to Tulsa.
Are you going to make those girls go out and play with the mules?
Oh, listen, I want those girls to do anything they want to do. That's what I want. I gotta tell y'all, and I'm not whining, but I think this shot is wearing off.
There's Angel right there. Good morning, darling.
Hey, Angel.
Oh, Jay Tizzo was winner yesterday.
Okay. Got him.
Well, John Shank, it is that time of year. You wouldn't believe the honeydew list I've made for myself for this summer. But because I was able to rebuild my hot water heater, I probably saved $1,000. And so that's going into paneling my garages and insulation.
Isn't it funny when we do that? We save money, or we think we save money, then we turn right around and spend that saved money.
Well, but that saved money is going into a house improvement.
I
It will
understand. I understand.
it will save me a little bit of fuel come this winter when I'm trying to heat this place.
Yeah. But had you not saved the money on the hot water heater, would you have made the home improvements?
Not this year.
That's what I was hitting at. So anyway,
I've spent my budget for this year on the home improvements.
I got you. Oops. Get out of there.
But I did really well last weekend at the yard sales. And one of the things I need for putting up the paneling in the garages is I needed a compressor, and a new one for the pancake compressors that they've got like at Home Depot,
Mm-hmm.
$250. I got a Craftsman with a 5-gallon tank, good construction thing that will last forever for $50.
Wow.
Mike Schleiss, good morning. Paula Abrams, good morning.
John Shank, you are so right about that. It is hard, isn't it? It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work.
But it beats paying out rent and having nothing.
It's right. All right. I don't have PT until next Tuesday. Yay. So tomorrow David has an appointment in Tyler at 9:30, and my appointment's at 10:30. And I said that I'll just wait on you. You can drop me off because it seems silly to take two cars. But now I'm thinking, well, I'm not sure.
You just want to drive your new vehicle, don't you?
No, actually, he can drive it. I don't care.
He'll claim it if he gets to drive it.
Oh, he will not. He's got 3 trucks. That's good enough. He can just keep his trucks. See, my motive behind this is he'll drive the car, and then if there's something wrong with it, which I don't think there is, but he'll pick up on it, or maybe I wouldn't. I don't know.
The first drive of that's more than just a couple of miles is really important because you do find out stuff then.
Yeah, yeah,
So if there's going to be something wrong with it, you're going to find out pretty much right away.
yeah. Well, so far I've not seen anything, but what do I know?
Did you drive it to Arkansas?
No, I didn't get. I drove it to Sulphur Springs, which takes about, I don't know, maybe 40 minutes, maybe not that long, 30, 35 minutes, and parked it under their carport, and it stayed right there while I was in Arkansas. However, I did drive her car a couple of times while I was in Arkansas to go places they didn't want to go, and I really liked the way her car drove until I got in my car.
And
I don't
yours
know.
is much nicer.
I don't know. They got a really nice Acadia, but it's like it's different. It's a different feel. I don't know. I don't know if it's because mine's bigger or what, but it's just a different feel.
Different suspension.
Yeah, or it might be just because I'm so excited to have a new car for haven't had one forever. I took my 7-year old a and her school friend to Great America over the weekend. I'm still sore. Aw.
Did you ride a bunch of roller coasters? 7-year-olds probably not.
I don't know. They're pretty brave. Mine are brave. They'd be
Well, a lot of
worried
se-
everything.
oh, you did ride a lot of roller coasters. Okay.
Yeah.
The good roller coasters do have height restrictions on them. But then I haven't been to an amusement park in
But
probably a
most
decade.
7-year olds are tall enough to ride those.
Oh, cool.
I have to find out why my things have not arrived, unless they did and Shelly put them somewhere. That could have been. I don't know.
Yeah, 3.5 foot isn't that tall. I can even break that restriction.
On your knees, huh?
Well, maybe not.
Well, does anybody want to sell anything today? If you are, get ready and we'll do that.
Oh, here's some interesting news. I'm sure people that were more involved with it will be in later and talk about it. But I guess the Wounded Warriors raised $78,000 over the weekend in 4 days.
Oh my gosh, that is so awesome.
I bought 2 lots. I got 3 ounces of meltable silver,
That is so
pretty
awesome.
much at spot. So it was, a great way to spend a little bit of money.
That is so awesome. And what a great cause.
And the part of it that I watched, they kind of had the same benefactors as St. Jude's.
Really.
Stan was in there buying all kinds of stuff and just gifting it out to people.
Stan is awesome. He is so awesome.
Very generous,
In,
and obviously
invisible
he
ranch.
has pockets that don't run shallow like
Yeah.
mine.
Invisible Ranch, Frank Mons,
Frank
John.
was in there too. I saw him buying some stuff.
We have so many great contributors. Oh, that is so awesome.
And I don't remember the name of the organization, but everything got matched because that's when you were paying, you went through this website that matched
Mhm.
your donations.
Oh wow, that's awesome. That's the problem that we have. We can't find anybody that will match us. That's the problem that we have.
I think it was like the Blue Angels. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, yeah. They do a great job on that. Yeah, that's right, Paula. Absolutely, absolutely. And God bless our service people that have already served and are are out of the service. You know, like Paula and Chief, and I'm sure there's a whole lot
Oh,
more
we got a
here.
whole lot of people in here that served.
Yeah, yeah. My hubby and oh my gosh, I'm sure we have a lot of people in here. Um, I don't know who all. Angel, come up.
Yeah, we
Come
need
up.
some entertainment, Angel. Oh, she worked hard yesterday.
Really? Y'all gave her. Y'all made her work hard.
Well, I wasn't really there. Yesterday was Chiropractor Tuesday for me. Right, chiropractor yesterday and a hot shower this morning. I mean, it couldn't be any better.
Oh yeah, that works out pretty good, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, wouldn't I love to have a hot tub? Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be awesome?
I wouldn't, not one that you have like out in your backyard or something, because they're
Yeah,
just
that's
chemical
cool.
bath.
No, I don't want one
Unless
that
you get
has.
the salt water ones, and I think that those are very difficult to maintain.
Yeah, but if you get an ionizer, you don't have to have all the chemicals in it. But anyway,
But
I think
yeah,
it.
but I do not want to get in one that's full of chlorine.
Yeah, I hear you.
So I would, with that in mind, though, I like the idea of it, but I would rather have a jetted tub that put fresh water in every time.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad either. That may be on my list of wants after my surgery. I don't know. I don't think I can get into any kind of
You know,
tub.
you'll probably be able to claim it on your insurance after your surgery.
Or I don't know that he.
I had an aunt that did that 20 years ago,
Yeah,
and they paid for her. I don't know if they paid the whole expense, but they paid for a significant part of her having a jetted tub put in her house.
I know, Mama G. I love a hot tub. Holy cow, especially in the winter. Speaking of, hey Chief,
Welcome back, Ida.
thank you, my dear.
Chief, good morning.
Good morning, Sterling. Well, did you have a wonderful time out there with all them fishermen?
I did. I had a great time. We saw a woman drop her cell phone into the water, and they finally fished it out with a net, but they had to add extensions and extensions and extensions to get it deep enough. And it took them quite a while. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Jack. It took them a long time to be able to get a hold of it, to get it to go in the net. And but the funny thing is the phone was on, so they could see the phone wasn't, and when they fished it out, it was still on. The next day, it was still working.
Yeah, I'm surprised they could see it. It must not have went very deep.
Oh, it's just really, really, really clear water.
Oh,
Yeah, it's about 12 feet deep there at the dock.
Good morning, everybody in chat.
When I was a child out on this lake, a friend of mine lost his glasses when we were out sailing in about 35 foot of water. We came back later with the speedboat and found his glasses and got them.
How did you find them?
You could see them. Higgins Lake is that clear. You can see the bottom at 35 foot.
Yeah, that's how this was. And how did you retrieve them?
Somebody dove down and got them
Oh, okay.
with an air tank.
Holy cow. You know, I think that would be fun to go deep sea diving, or whatever you call it. Hello, my darling.
Good morning.
Good morning, Angel.
Good morning, Angel.
Scuba diving is a lot of fun, but it's also very technical, and you have to really pay attention to what's happening, what you're doing.
What you been up to, Angel, other than covering for me, which I thank you and Sterling so much.
We didn't have any water like Saturday night until yesterday afternoon.
Oh,
Why?
yeah. You got water back?
Yeah.
Why? What happened?
The pump quit working, but it was that thing that Chief said yesterday.
The switch for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Usually
got
that's what
corroded
goes
or
out.
something.
Yeah, that's what goes out on mine. Like I said, I've replaced mine
Points wear out or something?
3 or 4 times. Yeah, it's just a couple of set of contacts is all it is, and the contacts get all messed up and rusty and
Yeah, it got corroded.
corroded, exactly.
So now we know.
Are we talking about a water well?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, the switch assembly is above ground. She has an in-ground type pump, but her switch assembly is above ground, right there next to her pressure
Bladder.
tank.
The bladder.
Yeah, all that stuff of mine is in my basement.
Yeah, the bladder, they call it. Sorry, I'm talking out of one side of my mouth. The other side of my mouth's got a sausage biscuit in it.
I don't want to hear that.
Did you make enough for everybody?
I'm sorry. No, I didn't. I only made 2.
His little microwave biscuits.
Yeah, Chief's one of those guys. He orders a pizza and then orders a small so that he can't share it.
The personal one.
Got my number awful quick, didn't you? So nothing else exciting went on there, Ida, at your
Well, yeah,
we got more people. I think your story is about ready to be shared.
Expedition.
We got locked out of the car. You know these key fobs, or what are they called? All have hidden keys in them. Y'all know, you knew that, right?
Yes, I was a mechanic for years, so yeah, I definitely know it.
So anyway, I don't even know how to get mine out. I can't push.
And a lot of General Motors also have a switch on the handle. It's a little button that you push, and it unlocks the car if the key fob is in your possession. I know my wife has that on her Cadillac.
There's the little key thingy.
But if your fob is dead, that won't work.
Correct.
Well, that was our problem. It was dead.
Oh, the battery on your brand new key fob, it was dead?
No, we didn't take my car, but their car is brand new too. It's a 24, and it's a 24 Cadia, and they have like 13,000 miles on it. So, but there's the battery went dead.
Oh.
It's really weird though that you can take a dead key fob and put it in this little thing that's shaped like it, and it'll start the car even though it's dead. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, because the body control module and the power control module can read the electronics when you set it in that spot. It's able to read the electronics even though the key fob electricity is dead.
Hi, Silver. Well, that's all news to me. I was like,
Morning, Jack.
holy cow. So anyway, they got it. They got it. We got it working. And they had another key, which I'll always carry my second key with me. I thought I could put the second key. I have to tell you how dumb I am over this stuff. I thought I could put the second key in my little hidden spot, but duh, if it's in the car, anybody can get in the car.
Yeah, that's why that key is in your key fob. They should have been able to open up their door with that key and start the vehicle.
Well, they were able to open the door after a lot of work, and still could not start the vehicle until we put this key fob in the little thingy bob.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Once you
Y'all
get
understand all that?
Who's it and the whatchamacallit?
That's it. That's exactly right. That little dilly thing,
yeah, don't forget about the thing me.
that whatchamacallit. Yeah, right.
Chick.
That's exactly it. Hey, Chris, good morning. So anyway, we did get it started, and they did have their other key fob with them. Thank the Lord for that. And anyway, it was certainly an adventure.
Yeah, you get off the water, you're hot, you're hungry, you're thirsty, you're getting ready to get in the car. I can't get in the car. It won't, key fob won't work.
Actually, we were at Walmart.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we've been inside Walmart, and we came out with all these packages and couldn't get in the car.
So,
And Angel, that little incident made me realize that I do need to take that walker with me to Tulsa. Because there was no place for me to sit, and I was hot and tired and trying to lean on the car, and not doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
it's
one of those.
at least somewhere to sit.
You got one of those walkers you can sit on.
Yeah.
Mom's got one like that too.
Well, it was my mom's, so Paula and Angel had been after me to take it. I said, no, I can do all right with just my cane. Well, you know what? I'm taking the walker.
No sense in pushing yourself when there's no need to.
Yeah, she thought the same with a cane until she fell one time trying to step up off of a curb onto a sidewalk, and she fell with that cane, and she wouldn't have if she had her walker.
Yeah.
So I'm like, give me the damn cane.
You hit it from her now?
She can't find it. She can't use it.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Well, I'll probably take both my walker and the canes because, I don't know what I'm looking at in Tulsa. I don't know what we're talking about.
Right. It's a good thing to have off to the side.
I mean, remember, you have to go outside to get from your hotel room to the show.
Yeah.
Mike isn't going to let you pass through the lobby.
I know. How rude is that? To get him for that. A walker roll around chair. Yeah, Paula, that's about what it is. It's just
we need to get Ida a motorized walker.
Listen, hopefully I'm not going to need it for very long because I'm hoping after this surgery I'll be able to, jump up and run. That's my goal.
You going to start being a marathoner?
Oh, listen, if I thought I could, I probably would. I'll just be happy that if I can get around to where I want to do without having to worry about leaning on something or holding something or And if I don't hurt, you know what? It'll be okay. I
Yep.
bought a new car in September and still haven't received my second key. Why didn't they give it to you at the dealer? They gave me mine there. What I
Yeah.
mean, what kind of car do you have?
Should have been 2 keys, 2 key fobs if it has key fobs.
I feel magic with our new car because, like, I don't ever take my key fob out. It's just in my purse, and when I go to touch the door handle, it unlocks for me.
I know, isn't that cool?
Yeah, I feel like a magician every time.
I know. You know what gets me on it? This is what gets me. It's so quiet. It's so very, very quiet. And I pull up and put it in park and push that little button, and I can't tell that it's off.
Chris, what kind of Toyota did you get?
Yeah, you have to look down at your RPM gauge on your uh, digital display there. My car is the same way. It's so quiet. I have to look down to see if it's running or not.
Oh, isn't that crazy?
Oh,
I
that's a
just,
nice vehicle. That's a real nice vehicle.
what'd you get?
A Grand Highlander Toyota.
Oh, yeah. I looked at those, but those suckers are a lot higher than my Traverse. So,
I,
therefore,
I drive a Toyota, but I don't think I would buy a new one just because there's not a Toyota dealership within 100 miles of me. But if I was to buy another car, I'd probably buy an old FJ.
We got a Toyota dealer here in Jacksonville that gives lifetime warranty on all his vehicles he sells. Not the used cars, only new cars.
Only new ones, yeah.
But he gives lifetime warranties.
Mark said he's seen a motorized wheelchair pulling a boat and trailer.
I'm pretty sure it was a small boat and trailer.
I have one of them electric wheelchairs out in the shop. It's been sitting out there about 10 years.
Well, listen, after buying my car, it didn't leave David much in his account. So um, I couldn't, there's no way I could have gotten Highlander. Really nice vehicles.
Well, I won't be in tomorrow. I've got a doctor appointment at 8:30.
I will not either. I have a doctor's appointment too.
I got to go talk to my cardiologist from the stress test I had and everything.
Are you just not getting results on that?
Yeah, I just had the stress test last week, and I have an appointment to talk to him, see how things went, see if you know.
And you do the chemical, right?
Yeah. Boy, was that a trip. Oh, man.
Well, I think that those chemical tests, I mean, what do they actually show that an echocardiogram or an EKG can't find? What do they show that's any difference? Anybody know? Where's Ringmaster Ray?
I don't
Ray,
know.
good morning.
They're putting nuclear waste in you.
Ringmaster Ray, come up and tell us.
I call it the nuclear waste test.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, why?
That's how they get rid of some of the nuclear waste, is they put it in us humans in these tests.
But what can they do that, you know what I'm saying? What do they do that um
Well, because your echocardiogram that you're talking about, that checks the electricity output, the voltage output that your heart is creating with the flow of blood, I believe. Now, I'm no damn doctor or nothing like that. I'm a mechanic, but The way I understand the test you were just talking about, it doesn't tell you everything about the flow like it should and all the valves and everything.
Ringmaster Ray, the question is this. What
She wants to know what you know about internal heart structure.
what can a chemical or a regular stress test find out that you can find out with a echocardiogram or an EKG?
You will, because you put your heart under stress and you're taking all of those readings.
And I believe the EKG you're talking about is an echocardiogram.
No, totally different.
What does echocardiogram, what does EKG stand for then?
I don't know.
Echocardiogram.
It may stand for that, but there's an echo.
Are you thinking EEG?
No. There's one that actually takes pictures and slices your heart by I don't know. An EKG does not do that.
Yeah, what you're talking about
I
is
think one is
ultrasound.
electrocardiogram, one is electrocardiogram, one's echocardiogram.
And they do an ultrasound also. An
Right.
ultrasound is something else that's performed, but I believe what you're talking about is EKG, and I have to look it up. Like I said, I ain't no doctor.
She's talking about doing an MRI on your heart.
Get up here, Bray.
So that you can slice it up and dice it up and look at it in all
That's
different.
that's kind of what the stress test does, because they put you in a machine and take a bunch of pictures after they put the chemical in you, like an
MRI.
An MRI, yeah. I just had an MRI.
I think it's a whole lot different from MRI.
Just because they introduce the chemicals.
Or CAT scan. It's a lot like a CAT scan. I had a CAT scan yesterday of my lungs.
Paul says EEG is for the brain, not an EKG is heart.
Right, but I'm saying, doesn't the initials EKG stand for echocardiogram?
I think it's electric cardiogram.
Where they're checking the electricity output.
Where I think there's an echocardiogram and an electric cardiogram.
Because if you don't have any electricity, you're dead. You just ain't laid down yet.
I don't know.
What's the KGB?
They're my friends that talk with the funny accent.
That's right. They help.
Kind of like Ida.
Hey, I do not have an accent. I keep telling y'all that.
It's where Joe Biden gets his coffee money from. KGB.
Gets nothing from me. But anyway, that's another story that we won't get into.
We could talk about dirty minds.
So I didn't check this morning. How high did silver go up?
I haven't looked.
It was 32.
A week.
It's 32 when I went to bed.
I haven't looked in a week.
It's 32.09.
Stayed there.
Down 7 cents, man.
I was surprised it stayed there.
Kitco says 31.86.
Well, I always go by the higher number. Like it's 3179/3209.
The one I have just gives me one number. Just
Oh, it
gives,
just gives you. Okay,
Yeah.
the one I have has like bid and ask.
So you guys are all getting together in Texas next week, aren't you?
Gold's dropped almost $20.
Me and Paula and Angel are going to be together in Texas next
That's
week.
what I'm saying.
I'm
Yeah,
picking,
David won Dirty Minds on Monday.
That's like
Yeah.
next weekend, isn't it?
He's a specialist. I don't think it's
um,
next weekend.
Weekend
Following.
after.
I'm picking Angel up, and then we're going to go pick up Paula.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's on a Monday.
Is it on Monday? Okay. So it's not this coming Monday, but the following Monday,
I think
right?
so.
For 3 weeks.
Right.
I can't tell you.
It's the 10th. That's all I know.
Okay, so it's not next Monday is the 3rd. So then it's
A week from then.
a week from then. Yeah, I picked them up on the 10th. We have the 11th a free day, and on the 12th we head to Tulsa.
Yep.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, and a little talk last night. I guess NGC is going to be there. Annex is going to be there, as well as the U.S. Mint and TAC
And Ida
Yep.
and Ida. Oh my
and
God!
Paula
And
and
Angel.
Angel.
I'll be in Southern Ohio.
Mid America, Seeker, Rob.
I'm not sure if Rob's going to be there or not.
So someone do me a favor. Pick me up a
Depends on
sample
everything.
slab. Pick me up a sample slab of something and say, "Okay, Chief, you owe me $100, $150, $200, whatever it is. I don't care, as long as it ain't over like $500. You know, I want a CAC sample slab, just so I can say I got one."
Yeah, they're going to have a special label
Yeah, exactly.
that you can only get at this show.
Exactly. That's what I'm looking for.
Why?
Because I can. I do a lot of stuff like that.
That's the only reason to do something like that.
I
He's
do
going to
stuff
bribe
like that.
people.
People ask me all the time, "Why you do that?" And I say, "Because I can." And it drops the subject right then and there.
Well, I know that Shelly's not going to show up today, and if Pat doesn't show up today, I'm going to take the day off
There you
As
go.
well.
and get stuff ready for my company.
Oh, Paula says I'm cutting in and out. It might be my internet.
I don't hear it. You know,
Yeah.
let me see if I can get that back up. Hang on, I'm looking for something. I don't need that. Let's go with let's see if I can find where I was. That's not it.
Whitman, Texas.
Yeah.
No, you think?
Has it been storming your way?
I'm real good at the obvious, Ida.
Yeah.
Once it gets beyond that, though, I kind of lose track.
Me too.
You guys just didn't you have some bad storms that were throwing out tornadoes?
Yeah, we had
Northeast
lots of
Texas.
we had lots of bad storms.
Yeah, I thought I was seeing pictures of tornadoes that tore some stuff up in Northeast Texas.
Yep.
And aren't you near Northeast area?
I am Northeast Texas.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, Ida, Did you get the list that I sent you for all of the places that Larry's playing in Texas?
I did, and the closest thing to me is going to be Tulsa, and that's before we get there.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. But yeah.
He puts on a really good show. When he comes near you, you got to see him. And he's such a sweet man.
Oh. Well, I don't know about that, but I do know that I checked. I don't even know what kind of music he plays.
Blues.
Oh, I like blues.
He's got a bunch of videos on YouTube.
I have to look them up.
Did you see what Charles put in chat?
What?
It says, so I finally assembled a 6-foot sword core. Now I'm just working on the details. Another weekish of printing to go, but at least I can prime as I wait.
Holy cow.
His sword he's been making for his brother, I believe, right, Charles?
That's a mold, a sword mold?
Yeah, he's 3D printing it.
Right, yeah.
And so, I mean, I don't even know what the maximum size he can go to with his printer, but it's definitely an assembly. Niece. For his niece.
I was going to say,
that's crazy.
That is very crazy. Holy cow.
Oh, no mold, just wall art.
He probably has to keep moving his thing like along it.
That's pretty cool.
You better take lots of pictures of that.
Yeah, and Silver Scorpion showed a video where he just got a whole bunch of new copper rounds and silver rounds, blank ones in, from the company he orders them from. So
Yeah.
he says he's ready to go to work if anybody wants anything made.
Wow. Wow.
5 rolls of filament in the sword.
That's a lot of material. That is a lot of material.
I don't know. I've never done it, so I don't know how much material 5 rolls is, but
It's a lot. I would imagine it's quite a bit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Uh-oh, I'm dropping everything here. I'm trying to find the keys that I could not find. All I found was money.
Oh, that's terrible. I hate finding money.
yeah, me too.
All right. It's not big money, it's just little monies.
Hey, it's money you didn't have or didn't know you had.
Well, no, I knew it was here somewhere. I gotta find my key though. I can't find. But thank goodness I have an extra key to get into the shop. So I'm not totally out of it. Holy cow. How do I get all this stuff in my purse? I even have one of those silicone things. Arkansas fishing license.
For a long time, I used to carry a purse too. It was a handle bag. My wife, we'd go somewhere and my wife say, "You got your handle bag?" "Yeah, I got it right here, honey."
Did you wear fanny packs?
because I didn't like having a wallet in my pocket and keys and all that stuff. So I would carry sunglasses, everything I would need. I'd carry it in a handle
I'm worried about you, Chief.
bag.
Did you wear fanny packs in the 80s, Chief?
No, but she did. She was a fanny pack gal. In fact, I was going through a drawer the other day and I found about 5 fanny packs in that drawer. And I went, wow, I didn't know we still had these things.
Yeah.
No, then I went to shorts that has pockets everywhere, pockets on the side, pockets in the front, pockets in the back.
Yeah, the cargo shorts, they're made for carrying cargo.
Yeah, exactly. And I walk around looking like
That's what they are.
I walk around with my pockets full of stuff, looking like I'm 10 pounds more than I am. What's all that stuff in your pockets, man? Nothing. Don't worry about it.
All right, I'll put that in the kids' box. Dang, there's another dollar. Wow. I'm rich. I got $3 now.
All right. Get you a lottery ticket, $2 lottery
Yeah.
ticket.
Well, you could actually get the multiplier on the Powerball with that.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah, I could, couldn't I?
Yep.
All right, so that can go in here.
Let's see, that's $143 million tonight.
Holy Toledo, really? Oops, there's a $10.
Actually, Joe, I was just checking my tickets from last night. I had one for the Mega Millions. I had one number.
Okay, I found a $10 bill now.
Well, I think you can almost buy a Happy Meal with that.
Yeah, you can at least buy the drink.
Yeah, really?
The small drink now. It can't be medium or large. Those are like $6. I can't believe how some of this fast food. I went and got a McDonald's Big Mac meal the other day. It was like $11 or $12 or something. I went,
Yeah, that's
what?
crazy.
I said, man, I can remember I used to pay like $4 or $5 for that.
Mm-hmm.
The last time I ate at McDonald's, they had a big dollar menu.
Yeah, they don't have dollar menus anymore.
I've heard that,
Morning, Paula.
but I'm not
Or
going to
you-
go to McDonald's to find out.
Hey, Eunice.
Morning, Eunice.
Good morning, Eunice.
No, I think those days are long gone.
Yeah, the dollar menu is now a $1.99 menu.
Yeah,
Eunice, good morning.
the dollar store is $10 store.
I heard that they're closing dollar stores all over the place. They still
Yeah, they
seem to
are.
be opening them up around here.
Yeah, what they do is they close them over here and open them over there, and close them over here and open them over there.
Mm-hmm. That's about right.
Move them all over the place.
We have three, we got 3 different ones right here, like within a block of each other in my small little area.
Yeah,
Well,
and
there are 2 of them. I mean, the dollar store, not knockoffs or anything like that. 2 of them on my lake. It's a tourist area. There are very few people that live here permanently.
yeah, they build a neighborhood here in Florida, and at the same time they're building a dollar store.
Yeah, we got Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, and Dollar General.
Yeah,
You know, it seems like every time we have a Dollar General, we have a Family Dollar.
oh, Eunice, I don't eat McDonald's enough to have the app. Shoot, I think I eat McDonald's once every 6 months, maybe. And that's
Keith
too
gets
much. Yeah, that's too much for me.
They'll give him like 50-cent egg McMuffin, 50-cent chicken nuggets,
Oh, with that.
Mm-hmm.
and he'll go there, and that's all he buys, is like the 50-cent item.
I do like their sausage and egg McMuffin.
Are you talking about Keith?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about McDonald's sausage and egg McMuffin.
And
Mhm.
Keith's addiction to them.
No, yeah, Marco. I stopped to poop in McDonald's this morning.
That's a good use for that building.
TMI, Eric. TMI.
Yeah,
Gotta go. You gotta go, man.
thanks for sharing.
Sharing is caring, right?
Yeah, he runs up to the counter, says, "Make me a small coffee. I'll be right back."
Well, Bell, good morning.
Do y'all know that I think it might be McDonald's, but I thought it was a Whataburger give free coffee to seniors or Cokes, whatever you want.
I'm not sure we got a Whataburger here.
But you have to ask them for it.
I don't think I'm likely to go into a fast food restaurant to get a free cup of coffee.
Me too.
Seeing as how I might drink 2 or 3 cups of coffee in a year.
I'm getting to where I do not like to go in fast foods anyway because I'm so disappointed in the food every time.
Yeah, they have gone to total crap.
Especially the chicken McNuggets or the chicken, whatever they're called.
And you don't even want to know how they make them things.
No.
Well, they don't sell
Like
much
hot
of
dogs.
anything I can eat.
Yeah, that's probably right, Angel, but I love hot dogs.
Have you ever been to a Lim's hot dog place where they boil their hot dogs in beer?
Mm-mm.
Back in the 60s and 70s, they were a fairly growing franchise. I think there is still one down in the Detroit area. But they were good hot dogs. And it always kind of enticed me because they were boiled in beer.
Hey, Compton, I live you too.
Good morning, Compton.
Good morning, Compton.
So, do you like spicy foods, Angel?
She's not paying attention.
What?
Do you like spicy foods?
Oh no.
Yeah.
I have acid reflux when I have spicy foods. Morning, Compton.
What's your favorite?
Ryan.
What's your favorite meal?
Favorite meal? I don't know.
Good
Yeah.
Food made by other people, it always tastes a lot better.
Isn't that the truth? That is so true. That is absolutely, completely true. But we probably won't cook anything while you're here. We'll probably go out and eat because we can. And I probably don't want
That's
to.
Chief's answer.
Yeah, you gotta make her at least one good Southern, barbecued type
Ribs.
Well, that would
David's
be
going to want to cook ribs for his company.
David's cooking, not mine.
Well,
This is the thing. Let me tell you, this is the thing, and y'all tell me if y'all agree or not. This is how it goes at my house. David gets the ribs out of the freezer, or he'll say, "Honey, we thawed the ribs out." Sure, okay. So I'll get them out of the freezer. Okay. Did you put anything on them yet? No. Well, would you put some salt lick on them or something? Sure. So I put the stuff on
Oh,
them.
lick.
And he said, I think I'll wrap them in foil. So he'll come in and wrap them in foil, and he'll get the smoker ready, and he'll go out and throw them on the smoker. And a few hours later, he comes in with the ribs and says, "Well, what do you think?" I said, "Oh, they taste good." "Well, do you have the potato salad made yet?" "No, I will." So that requires the potatoes, making all of the ingredients for it, chopping them up, putting them in there, and then the beans that are, you have to do the bacon and the onions and make the beans, and then, let's see what else. Coleslaw. You have to make coleslaw. You make it from scratch.
You got tater salad. You don't need coleslaw.
And when you make potato salad, you always make deviled eggs.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so,
potato salad and coleslaw are totally different things. No, you got to have both.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think so too. So anyway, I'm in the kitchen all day long, and then when the ribs are ready, and somebody has to set the table. You know who does that, and make the drinks and everything, and then by the time you get all that done and you put it on the table and everybody sits down and says, "Oh man, you did a great job on this, David." What? What? The men get credit for it.
He did the hard part.
What was the hard part? Making the fire? I could do that.
Exactly.
No. Does anybody else have that same thing going
Yep.
on? Or is it?
Yep, the guys take credit for just turning the meat.
Right, exactly.
Hey, that's our job, is to play with meat.
Meat
Yeah.
flipper.
But we get it all prepared and ready, and then you get,
She caught it, what I was saying.
It's the other way around in my house. Everybody looks at my wife and says, "Wow, thank you. This is a great lunch. This is a great lunch."
yeah.
Yeah, we get our hands all gross and dirty from like rubbing the stuff and
Yeah. Put the rub on it, and then you have to chop the onions and everything that goes in the potato salad. In my case, it's onions and eggs. You have to do the boiled eggs, of course. Onions and eggs and what else? I put two different kinds of pickles in it. So both of those have to be chopped up, and I put olives in it. That should be chopped up.
Is yours a mayo base or an oil based potato salad?
Mayo and mustard.
That's it.
Duke's. It's got to be Duke's.
Actually, I don't use a regular mayo. I use sandwich spread.
Miracle Whip.
Mustard.
Oh, Miracle Whip.
I prefer
No, not Miracle
I
Whip.
prefer a Middle Eastern potato salad where there's no Miracle Whip, but you use olive oil.
How do you know you've never tried my potato salad?
Well, I've had lots of potato salads, and I prefer the ones that are made with olive oil.
But you haven't tried mine, so you can't say that.
Isn't like oil whipped up and turns into like mayo?
Yeah, and you put eggs in it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Well,
egg and oil whipped up is mayo, right?
Yeah.
I don't make deviled eggs like most people either.
Do you make your beans with molasses and brown sugar and onion and
No.
I make deviled eggs with bacon and with wasabi in them. Those
We
are good.
we make ours candied. It's like a candied baked bean, brown
Yeah,
sugar, molasses, onion.
I put relish in my deviled eggs.
I do too. I
Yeah.
put jalapeno sweet relish in it.
Ugh, no, we just use dill. We don't use any sweet relish in our potato salad. Just dill.
Yeah, I like jalapeno sweet relish with a little bit of mustard and a little bit of sandwich spread. No, I don't put. Yeah, Larry says he doesn't even have to turn the meat in his smoker. I hear you.
What's your favorite barbecue sauce?
Mine, it's
Yeah,
raised.
yeah, Sweet Baby Ray's.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what we use. Sweet Baby Ray's.
My favorite.
Isn't that funny how a lot of people, even though we lived all these miles, away from each other and stuff, we all kind of do the same thing with food.
Well,
I
Sweet
think
Baby Ray's is probably the cheapest, or at least when it came out, it was the cheapest barbecue sauce you could get for a long time.
Yeah, and I think the taste just kicks Kraft's barbecue sauce, and some of the other ones just kicks their butt.
Well, I agree. I think it. Well, my very favorite would be the one that David makes. He makes his from scratch, but he doesn't often make that. So the next one would be Sweet Baby Ray's.
Yeah, they sell beef jerky too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
When I used barbecue sauce, it was Sweet Baby Ray's that I used.
Excuse me.
But I
But
don't add sugar to anything anymore.
I like David's homemade barbecue sauce. I like my homemade spaghetti sauce. Um, I like my homemade.
Do you make homemade salsa?
Yeah, David. Yeah, well, we both do, but um,
Yeah, we make our own, like you said,
better than
spaghetti
David.
sauce. We don't allow jar spaghetti or canned spaghetti sauce in the house. We make it
Well,
from scratch.
absolutely. That's the way to make it. That makes it yummy. Ida, how does David get the smoke to the ribs? It's starting with them. Flora. Because like what he does is when just about maybe an hour before he takes them off, he opens up the foil, and so therefore they get smoked, but they're not overwhelming with smoke. Bay instead of paprika. I don't know what that is. Um, but yeah, he doesn't use. I bet you there's not one person in here that uses the same kind of wood for barbecuing that David does, and he uses sassafras.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get your hands on sassafras here in Florida.
Is it?
Yeah, I use oak,
Yeah.
and
I
I'll put
Most people use oak or hickory or pecan.
yeah,
they
I'll,
they,
I'll
they sell
Or
sassafras
mesquite.
at my Home Depot.
chips. Yeah, I'll put chips and stuff like that. Oh, do they sell it at Home Depot? I've never really looked for it, so I didn't really know.
It does. It has a really sweet taste to it. I like it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
use
I think
sometimes different chips like mesquite chips or
Yeah.
That's
Applewood.
usually what I use is mesquite.
applewood or something. Right.
Applewood.
I I don't know. I kind of just grown so accustomed to mesquite that that's what I want. And it's not that I don't like the others, but what I want is mesquite.
Yeah,
yeah,
I prefer just myself just the oak flavor.
yeah. But then you like dill pickles in your dill relish in your no.
No, not relish. just dill pickles in the potato salad. See, a lot of people in the north use sweet relish in their potato salad, and Denise can't stand that.
I always use dill relish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always do dill.
And you can
relish.
buy it cubed. You can already buy it in a jar, cubed up, ready to go. You just throw it in there.
No, I cut up my pickles and I cut those up all, from pickles. But
Okay, now I'm going to go and plant about 100 sassafras trees in my backyard.
but I do use pickle relish in some things, but not my potato salad. Hello, Paula.
Good morning.
Good morning, Paula.
Yeah.
Well, I
Seven
use
Stacks, good morning.
tartar sauce.
Ellie Mae, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Whatever.
Good morning.
I don't know very many people that like sweet relish, honestly.
I do.
Yeah, I only put it in my
I put in
mayonnaise
my tuna.
tartar sauce.
I put dill
Dill
relish in my
is
tuna.
so much better in tuna than sweet relish.
I like sweet relish in my tuna.
You're gonna get a ride over a call.
I never tried that.
I guess so, yeah.
With your mayonnaise?
Mayo.
Relish?
Mayo and sweet relish. Yep.
Well, I'm going to have to try that. I've never tried that.
It's delicious.
I alternate.
I do cut
Mayo
up
and
boiled.
Miracle Whip. Mayo and Miracle Whip.
You ever had cut up boiled egg in your tuna?
Yeah, I don't care for that.
That's how Mom makes it.
I like onion and dill relish.
Yeah, Mom puts onion and relish, or
Green
And
onion.
real mayo.
Mm.
I don't know
Oh, goodness.
what all she puts in there.
Good morning, everybody.
I don't like the tartness of Miracle Whip. I'd rather have real mayo.
Yeah, Miracle Whip is yuck.
It's tart.
Yuck to me. It tastes like vinegar.
I alternate. When I run out of mayo, I'll buy Miracle Whip. When I run out of Miracle Whip, I'll buy mayo.
I don't have either one in my refrigerator.
We go through so much mayo in the house. When we go buy it, we buy it in one of those great big gallon jugs.
You probably put mayo on all your sandwiches, don't you?
Have you ever made your own, Chief? It's not difficult to make.
No, I've never made my own.
And it is much more flavorful when it's fresh.
Too easy to go pick it up off the shelf.
Heck yeah.
It's not hard to make it. Crack an egg, put some olive oil in it, and put it in a little blender.
Yeah, that's about it, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love homemade bread. I haven't made homemade bread in so long.
That's something that we almost made, but we didn't on Sunday, was yeast rolls.
Mm.
Fresh yeast rolls.
Yeah, those are good. I used to make homemade bread all the time, but oh my goodness, it's so fattening. Oh. It's so good though.
That is one of the things I really miss is bread.
Yeah.
All the different varieties.
I have to calm down on the bread. I have a feeling a lot of things are going to be taken out of my diet, get my A1C under control.
All right, I gotta get my butt in gear and get ready for work.
All right, go get ready for work.
I'll be listening to y'all. Love you.
I love you.
Looking forward to crappy facts tomorrow, Angel.
All righty.
Mm. And now we know the rest of the story, don't we? I leave and y'all just go to pieces.
So today is Wednesday. If anybody wants to sell anything,
You can come up and sell something if you want to.
Glad you said that. That reminds me, I need to get a package together.
Alrighty.
what kind of bread did you make, John?
I need to check in on Mom here in a bit.
4 loaves of something. Invisible River Ranch member for 4 months. Thank you, my friend.
Good morning, Invisible River.
So how does it go? Let's see, you moved to Arizona. How do you like Arizona? Woohoo. Woohoo is right. Welcome back. Love it, yeah. Yeah, Arizona. I miss those kind of trips. We used to go to Arizona, New Mexico, Kansas. We'd go to Wyoming and Montana and all
I
those
miss
fun.
those kind of trips too.
Hmm.
Long road trips. Used to do them as a kid. I miss them.
Yeah, we should do a road trip. Well, we're going to, aren't we?
Cool. I wouldn't really call that a road trip. That's a day trip.
Okay. All right, fine.
When my kids lived up in Washougal, Washington, I used to make that same distance trip like twice a month. So I wouldn't consider that a road trip.
Well, it's like vacation. You work so hard to vacation is hard work. Hey, EC, good morning.
I know. There's a lot of work to do to get ready to go.
Yeah,
Have to rest up from your vacation.
that's right.
She does, because the real vacation's coming up.
The
She needs lots of rest.
real one's coming up. That's right.
My brother wants me to drive to Vermont and visit with him in Vermont. And I said, no, you can drive to Florida instead. I've already gone up there. It's your turn to come down here.
Yeah, Florida. I want to go to Florida.
That's a horrible drive, too, I'll tell you. It's like 26, 27 hours.
From what to where?
From my house to his house.
Oh,
Closer or best.
mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Last week, one day, I asked people for prayers for my niece's son, and I just got an update. Yesterday's surgery, the 4th surgery, took a very long time. There's still a good long ways from knowing any real prognosis, but I do know what happened to him. He was in a RV with a roll cage, and it rolled on him. But when it rolled on him, he stuck his hand out,
Oh my gosh.
and it crushed his right hand and forearm.
Wow.
He was the star pitcher, varsity pitcher on his high school baseball team.
No.
From the time I met the kid, when he was 4 or 5 years old, all he ever talked about was baseball. So this is going to be really quite devastating for him.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
But he is going to survive, but we have no idea what kind of functionality he will have with his right arm.
Hmm.
Well, we just have to pray.
But they said that the Children's Hospital in Phoenix is an amazing hospital.
I don't know anybody that's ever been there or any anything about them.
John says he's trying to grow a 2,000-pound pumpkin.
Holy Toledo!
Wow.
John, do you know how big that is?
John, I know some people that have grown those big pumpkins, and what I've been told, I don't know how much truth there is to it, but I was told the secret to getting them that big is injecting them with milk.
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 Yeah.
Holy cow!
Okay.
What? Just stick a needle in it with a syringe and
And
It
inject
does
milk in,
pumpkin good.
right into the stem.
wow.
That is a lot of pumpkin seeds.
You ain't kidding.
That'd be a really cool jack-o'-lantern Halloween, though.
Yeah, out in the yard.
Heck yeah.
Well, you grow them to take them to the county fair to win the prize.
How
for
do
the
you
county
get it
fair.
there?
On a flatbed.
Yeah,
Oh,
fork truck and a flatbed.
You have to grow it on the trailer.
right? Grow it on the trailer.
So I didn't mess it up. I'd have to have a professional carver come make my jack-o'-lantern for me so it looked real good and it didn't look all stupid.
Oh my!
Shoot, you could just carve a hole in the front of it and stand inside of it and like do a little dance or something. Shine a light on yourself.
That's right.
Stand-
Hire some leprechauns to stand inside of it and do dances.
right?
yeah, stand there with a candle in your hand.
That's right.
Why in the world would anybody want a 2,000-pound pumpkin?
I don't know.
Because they can.
Because they can, right.
Lots of pies.
I don't think I don't know.
Larry said, "Where'd you get the seeds for that giant pumpkin?"
out of a giant pumpkin from last year.
You think
Oh, is that?
it would be good for pies? I don't know. Would
No.
it? No.
Pie pumpkins are the little ones. They're like hand sized.
Hi-ho. You don't look that bad. Come on.
Feed it to the goats. They love pumpkins.
We just have a little owie.
Wow. What's the point in that? Just to see if you can do it?
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, they're trying to grow
Ida,
the
you know-
chariot for what the princess with the that goes to the ball and the pumpkin that's turned into a chariot with the mice that are turned into horses.
Cinderella?
Cinderella, yeah. They're trying to make the chariot for Cinderella.
Oh, you know what? That would be really cool to carve. Have somebody carve or decorate it or something like Cinderella's carriage. He made it that big. That would be really cute.
And to Ida, to answer your question, he does it because he can.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You started something, Chief.
Well, it started way back when people were asking me, "Why are you slabbing those coins, Chief?" I'd go, "Because I can."
Yeah.
And just think how many more coins you could have if you didn't slab them.
Yep, that's the whole thing. Ooh, yuck. Let me get that off of there.
There you go, Larry. Bragging rights.
All right. Y'all all remember tomorrow I won't be here.
Where are you going? Oh, that's right. Never mind. I know. You gotta quit going places.
I know.
Jeez.
Well, I got to get this done.
I know.
I don't really want to either, but
It's so silly. Did anybody know why they're doing Ida's pre-op like so
3 weeks ahead
long
of time.
before
4
her
weeks ahead of time.
surgery? Huh?
4 weeks ahead of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty long distance between there.
I mean, a lot can change in 4 weeks.
Yeah, they should be getting a more updated version of Ida before her surgery than 4 weeks in between.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I said, you know how far out that is? They say it's okay.
My brother had knee surgery, knee replacement surgery yesterday. Everything went well.
Oh, good.
My brother-in-law, he lives here in Jacksonville. Cola's second son.
Aquarium and hydroponic. What that? Okay, I don't know what that is.
When you grow, they're not growing them in dirt. You're growing them in water.
Yeah.
And a substrate.
So it's not really soil.
I'm doing that right.
Frequently, you'll use like clay balls and stuff like that for the.
I'm doing that right now with a pineapple.
You sure are.
Oh, I've done that with avocado seed.
That's how they grow a lot of marijuana.
Hydroponics, set it up till it gets good roots, and then set it in dirt afterwards.
Oh, neat. You know, that makes me think. I've rooted, started a lot of avocado seeds. Where you put the little toothpicks in and then they root.
Oh yeah.
But I've never grown an avocado. What did I ever do with all those seeds that I did that with?
My sister did that about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe closer to 40 years ago. Had the tree in her family room and would drag it out on the deck all the time. When they finally sold that house and moved out of Cincinnati, she donated, because she had to trim the tree back every year when she'd bring it in for the winter, but she donated it to the Arboretum down there.
Oh, neat.
Hey, Larry Wheeler, what state are you in? Just curious.
Takes years for a plant to grow an avocado. Yeah, I just don't think I don't remember ever even putting it in the ground.
Yeah, my sister never got an avocado off of her tree because she kept on trimming it back. It never really matured.
Yeah, they say olive trees are hard to grow too.
Huh?
They say that olive trees are hard to grow.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm cutting in and out.
Olive trees are very, very picky on the kind of soil they grow in.
Well, you drive through California and you'll see them everywhere.
Yeah.
And not a lot of places have the soils they have in California.
It takes a couple of years to grow a pineapple too.
Just one pineapple.
Right.
But the plant is really pretty. I really like them. They're very tropical looking.
I wonder why.
I don't know, because they come from the tropics, maybe. Captain Obvious.
I think California and Arkansas have the prettiest flowers. Oh my goodness. Pretty, very pretty.
Mom actually started growing some tomato plants in some buckets out back.
Ken Potter posted a picture last week of a poppy. And he lives in Michigan. And he posted a picture of a poppy. And he's like, this is not native to here. And I said, well, look, even the flowers from California are moving out.
I remember this is way back when I was in high school. There was a big article in
flower.
Some old lady was growing poppies in her front yard.
We had poppies in our front yard in California when I was growing up.
But these were opium poppies.
Oh. Aren't
She
they
had
all?
no idea. She just was growing flowers.
Aren't they all opium poppies?
Yeah. Good morning, Kevin. Yeah, I was going to
I
say.
believe that there are some that do not grow the opium pods.
Oh. I don't know. I cracked myself up though. I thought that, Paula, you're so witty. I know.
Hey, y'all, and I had to put up with this for a couple of weeks. Ooh.
John Pierce, good morning.
Good morning, John. I was reading your chat just now.
Making a square. Oh, I've seen that, John Shank, where they grow those watermelons in those
Japan,
boxes
isn't
or
it?
whatever. Make it a
Yeah,
lot
in Japan.
easier to slice them.
Yeah.
What,
My
Ida?
daughter has bought those in Japan, the square
Yeah.
watermelons.
I didn't see them.
What did you say, Ida?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
No, that was me.
Talking over you.
I've never seen no square
John
watermelon.
Pierce, my prayers are with you, my friend.
I think I just said
What's
they
going
were.
on? Oh my God.
Yeah, good to see you, John.
And then they charge an arm and a leg for a square one just because I put it in a crate.
And they grow a lot of watermelon in Florida. I've
John
never.
Purse.
Steven, good morning.
Good to see you, Kevin.
Civil suits. Oh no. What'd you do, John Purse? I don't care. You don't have to tell us. That's just me being nosy. Never mind. Doesn't sound good.
Steven, I hope it does produce for you.
I know.
Pomegranate is a fruit I really like.
Oh, me too. I'll tell you another little story about
No,
pomegranate. So when I was growing up, our house, we had a field behind us, and I used to cross it to go to school. I'd go out our back gate and cross the field, and my school was right there. I went to a private Christian school. That's why I'm such a goody. And well, in that field were pomegranate trees. And the little old couple that owned that field, his name was Jack. I don't remember what her name was. It seems like I want to say Mary, but his name was Jack. And I stopped one day and I asked him if I could pick a pomegranate off his tree. And he said, sure, you can. Anytime you want a pomegranate. So I would pick pomegranates off his tree. Well, he came to my parents' house and he said, I want you to know that your daughter is the only one that I will let pick pomegranates off my trees because she stopped and asked permission. All the other kids, I have to shoo them away because they never ask. They just pick them. Anyway, there's my story. Kind of boring, but I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that little old couple. Well, him at least. I don't remember her name. But always let me pick a pomegranate off his tree. And they were good pomegranates. They were really tart. I like the tart ones when they get really dark and a little bit tart. Tangy. So good. Mm-hmm.
Compared to what? If they're not dark, they're not.
Well, sometimes they just don't like. They're not real sweet. The seeds, I guess you call them, the little pomegranate seeds, are kind of pale looking, and they don't have a lot of flavor. Well, pomegranates don't.
More pinkish than red.
Yeah, more pinkish than red.
I can't remember ever tasting one myself.
They don't have a lot of flavor. They just, I don't know. I don't know.
They do have a little tart wang to them, though.
Yeah, if they're good, they have a little tart to them. Sterling, is that your butt?
No, that's my elbow.
Oh, your elbow.
I do have a skinny butt, but it's not that skinny.
Wishful thinking. I'm sorry.
It does look like Long John's, doesn't it?
It does.
Well, it is.
Maybe he just caught the squat.
It's only like 55 degrees out right now.
Oh my goodness.
I was going to mention that, but I kept my mouth shut.
Some people can't.
Hey, what will y'all give me to keep a tape running all the time while Paula's at my house?
Ida, you need to go out and buy a case of duct tape before she arrives.
I have it already.
Oh,
I keep that in my shop.
You could get a lot of money for that tape.
Oh, I know. Don't you know that? And get her and Angel together.
Together?
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Me and Angel formed a private club when we were together last time. I can't tell you what it is, but
Because it's private.
it uses a 4-letter word that starts with C and ends with T.
See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
Did you prick your fingers and become blood sisters?
Maybe.
Maybe. Hi, Elton. Good morning.
We did. Ask her. She'll tell you all about it. It's our own little club.
Oh, Ray came back just because you're here, Ellie Mae.
Oh,
And guys, they would not let me join their club.
Nope, Ida couldn't join.
What?
Ida couldn't join. She wouldn't do the secret handshake.
Tell y'all anything.
Paula.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh.
So this year you're going to show us the secret handshake, or is it not
I can't
appropriate?
show it to you. I can't. Then you'll know.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
secret.
If you show it to us, would it?
It's a
I would take all the secret out.
That's right. It
All the
wouldn't-
pay-per-view. I'm in $29.95. Paula pay-per-view. Oh my goodness.
Her and I were laughing so hard outside Ida's backyard. It's true. Angel, there she is.
They send me as the host to cook breakfast or lunch while they sit out there and giggle and have a good time.
Angel
We're making it
said-
cool. We're making it cool again, huh, Angel?
Yes, Angel said burning pants instead of bras.
Yeah.
And I thought that was smoke from the vapors.
David was smoking red.
Oh,
Throw some of them in here. We'll smoke the ribs with them.
you're right.
I've never heard of that, John Pears.
Have you ever heard someone dance?
Why do these ribs got such a sour taste to them?
Don, that doesn't sound right. It sounds like something that would happen in New York City.
Right? Right? I see
Hey,
where you're going with that.
where you're from, what state you were from. Did Larry ever tell me? Larry Wheeler, what state are you from? Or in, or something?
I heard about another one of the Soros's DAs getting in trouble over
I
there.
heard that too. I was quite pleased.
Who got in trouble?
I was quite pleased.
Yeah. Are you talking about Fanny?
No,
No.
I don't remember where it was. It was somebody I'd never heard of, but they got in trouble.
Well, Fanny from Georgia's getting in big
Oh,
trouble.
yeah, she is. And she
Mhm.
deserves all of it.
She
Yeah.
sure does. She sure does. It just shows you that there's only so much money can do.
That's right.
And listen, this country, we live in the greatest country in the world. We sure do. And
But we got problems.
they put up with more than I ever thought they would, but they've had enough.
Exactly.
They have had enough.
Yeah, but will they do something about it?
They're starting to do stuff. They're starting
Things
to
are
do
starting to
stuff.
change.
They are.
It
Yeah.
isn't going to happen overnight, but
It's not, and it's not going to happen in 4 years. What's been done, it's a lot harder to undo stuff once stuff is done. And that goes with anything, but we are resilient, and we've gone through worse. We have gone through worse. Well, not us, because we weren't around when it happened, but the country has gone through worse. The country is resilient.
Well,
Do you know that I had somebody get mad at? Some of you probably already know.
No, Kane, I don't think that's a good idea at all.
Seen
Because
my post
if
on
everybody
Facebook.
got free medical, That means
Oh,
it
no.
would be controlled by the government, and the government would be making your medical choices for you.
They already are in a lot of ways, not
In a lot of ways,
but
in too many ways.
in too many ways. But yeah, I'm not sure that I would want medical care that was free. Listen, I heard something very, very frightening the other day about some of the students that are in medical school right now. It was pretty frightening. They're
Oh
failing
yeah,
certain tests that they
at
shouldn't be failing.
UCLA,
Yes, it's very scary. So
they
Scary
have
one.
dropped their emission standards to the point where the people that are studying medicine will never
yes,
be qualified.
yes, exactly.
Wait, Paula, what are you talking about? What are they
Sterling
flunking?
just told
They're
you.
letting morons become doctors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yep.
We don't need that.
Mm-mm.
I mean, people that are going to be in the medical profession need to be the best of their class.
They do. They do. Like, I mean, I wouldn't want my grandchild going to medical school if they weren't good enough. If they if they couldn't pass the tests and they didn't get good enough grades and just because of their hair color or something, absolutely I would not want them admitted
Yeah,
into medical school.
no, that's a little bit on the wild side.
Yes, it certainly is.
But because of all of this equity stuff that's
DEI.
going on, they're dropping the
DEI.
admission standards.
Yeah. Yeah.
John.
DEI.
So I guess then if
We are not all equal. That is a lie. People are not all equal. Some people are smarter than other people.
it's true.
It's just the way some people are stronger than other people. Some people are nicer than other people.
That's true.
And some people are more psychotic than other people.
We have equal rights in this country. That's not the same
If you
thing.
don't need to single me out,
I'm just saying. She's
all
right.
all of us have the same rights, but that's
but
not
we
the
don't
same
have the
thing.
same abilities.
Exactly.
Poor John was eating strawberry cheesecake, thought he was eating cherry cheesecake. His wife says, "No, those are strawberries, John."
Well, my thing is, I've always heard if you
That
go
is
to a
true,
young
John.
doctor,
That's
he
true.
knows more because he knows all the updated stuff. But then again, if you go to an older doctor, who would you choose?
Well, that's what I was going to say is, being a good doctor takes experience. And you have to have that experience, in my opinion.
And it takes a very particular personality quality, too.
Correct.
I think that there are some people that are just gifted.
Yeah,
I do think that there are people that are just gifted.
Yeah, just like
Absolutely.
I've had doctors that were young, but they all look young to me. And I've had doctors that are
That's just
older.
because you're close to my age.
I don't want an old doctor either. I want a good doctor. That's what I want. I don't care what age they are. I want a good doctor.
And one that has confidence,
Because
like my doctor.
I've had doctors that just have been in it so long that they probably should have retired a long time ago. I've had teachers that are only teachers because they've been in it so long that they have tenure now and they just stay in it and they don't care. So
I agree.
it sounds like Washington you're talking about.
there are things that you don't learn in medical school that you learn as you go along. But certain people should never go into the medical field, and that's just a fact. And there are young ones and old ones that just should never have gone into the medical field.
And I don't care how experienced a doctor is. If he's one of those that has no bedside manners and won't talk to you, I don't want him anyway.
Yeah.
I've
Good
got a
morning.
cousin that's an ER doctor, and I won't say he's a bad doctor because I honestly don't know. But he became a doctor because his parents forced him to.
See, now that's just wrong.
Yeah. And there's probably a lot of those, Sterling. There probably
I'm
are a
sure there
lot of
are.
those.
I mean, I know that situation personally, but I know that, I was told when I was a little kid I needed to go into the medical field to become anybody. And, I decided I did not want to be a medical doctor. And I went into research. But after I spent a career in it, I realized, you know what? That was a freaking mistake, too.
David, my old doctor died. I guess there was something he didn't know.
What is it that Willie Nelson says?
California sober?
Puff, puff, pass. I don't
You
know.
gonna say puff puff pass?
There's more old drunks than there are old doctors. Hey, Gina.
Good morning, Gina.
I don't know. I just don't like doctors that you can't sit down and talk to.
Well, some of them you only see once or twice.
Like that
Some of them you are not your regular doctors. Like a lot of times you'll have surgeons that you just meet and they do your surgery and then they come and do your post-op
And
then
they're out of your life.
Yeah, you may see them once for a post-op and then they're out. Your anesthesiologist, you usually don't have a relationship with them either.
No, but you don't have to have a relationship with them. But I don't want one that comes in and says, "Okay, we'll see you, bye."
Yeah.
I want one that'll sit there and explain stuff to you, and I want one that's very calm. Well, like my surgeon,
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. His, I'm good. He knows he's good. I'm good, and I believe that too. So.
My daughter had to have lazy eye surgery when she was 3 years old. And the ophthalmologist that we used sent us to the top surgeon at the Kresge Center at the University of Michigan. This guy, and it was like that, we saw him just before the surgery and then once again post-surgery. But he was the most arrogant ass ever. And his surgery didn't work. He overcorrected. So the second surgery, I told our ophthalmologist did it herself and did a perfect job. And she was, a wonderful, personable person.
I just don't want a doctor that's going to.
So, I mean, this guy that was rated so great didn't do a great job, and he was just arrogant.
My brother-in-law was a great doctor. He was a great doctor. I've been lucky. I've had some really, really good doctors.
And I don't like doctors that won't refer you to people that when you need to be referred to a specialist.
Yeah.
I had that problem at the naval base. I need to go to see this one. I need to go see that one. And then 3 weeks later, you don't see anything. You don't get nothing in the mail. And it's like, okay, I got to remind him.
I always used to hate going to PA because I felt like they were shoving me off on a PA. But then
PAs a lot of times are better than doctors.
My doctor said to me, if you see me one time and then the next time you see a PA, the PA could pick up something I miss. I pick up something he misses, which makes sense.
The thing about PAs, the nice thing about them is that they are more free to practice medicine than the doctor is because they don't have to carry their own malpractice insurance. They work under the doctor's malpractice insurance.
Mm-hmm.
My new one's great that I just met and I'm just starting to see. The PA is fantastic.
Oh,
I have an OD because she has small hands.
my PA is the same one that worked for my doctor as a PA when I had my knees done. He went to work for my surgeon, my back surgeon.
Oh, good, Mama T. That's good to hear. Lazy eye.
All right, I'm popping down in chat early.
Chief, you have a blessed day, buddy.
All right,
Bye. Have a good day, Chief.
won't see you tomorrow, but I'll see you on Friday.
Okie dokie.
Have a good
Look
week.
at there.
Love y'all.
Love you, Chief. Who's doing the show tomorrow? Angel?
Yeah. I got water.
Me too. In my coffee.
No, our water got turned back on.
I got water.
Oh, well, I didn't know it went off.
It was awesome from Saturday to yesterday.
Oh.
Such a, I guess you could say, minor thing. You wouldn't think it's that important until you don't have it.
Like you have to flush the toilet.
Oh, we was going next door to her mom's house there, filling up jugs of water and pouring them in the back of the toilet. I came over to the store a couple times. We took showers over to mom's house.
Oh my
Totally
God.
inconvenient.
Keith, I had my first hot shower this morning in almost a month.
Thank you, Invisible River Ranch.
Why?
My hot water heater broke, and I didn't have the money to get it fixed until payday.
But you know what? Cold water is better than no water.
Well, I made hot water on my stove.
I don't care what you say. You can't boil hot water fast enough to take a bath. I tried it. Okay, let me rephrase that. You can't microwave hot water fast enough to take a bath.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why would you want to microwave hot water?
I could get
Angel
3 gallons to a rolling
you know what I'm saying there.
minutes. You add another 3 gallons of cold water to it, and it's actually comfortable.
We tried that. When we first got together, we couldn't afford to turn on the gas. They wanted a security deposit. We tried taking a bath. It was cold bath too, and this was summertime.
Yeah, I guess
No, I can't do the cold shower thing.
Oh man!
you know at most of the places that you go fishing, somewhere among the area they have showers, and holy cow, those are cold.
Well, that's straight out of the well.
Yeah.
Need
And they
water?
don't have hot water.
Oh, yeah.
So what was on special at McDonald's today?
Nothing. I'm broke.
Oh,
I can't even afford a 50-cent sandwich.
they don't have them.
Yeah, they do
They do.
on the app. Get the
Ah,
app. See right
You
here.
have to
I
sign
found out
over
that
your
it is
soul to
cheaper.
McDonald's, but you can get a 50-cent sandwich if you do.
It's
Yeah, you got
cheaper
the
to
app,
order
here
off
it
the
is.
app.
At least
It
in
is
Michigan. I think the deals differ depending on where you're at.
yeah, could be.
You think so, John?
See that?
I mean, they have been hanging around the front of the house a lot lately.
Holy cow! What's the little print say though?
I
What?
got a free grandma
It says no
grandma
purchase
McFlurry.
necessary to get the deal.
Oh, what a deal!
Yeah, I'm going hungry this morning.
Eat some oatmeal. It's good for your heart.
Yeah.
Can't afford it. Y'all think we got a lot of money. We don't. We just spend what little bit of money we have wisely. It makes it seem like we're. I'm like John Travolta in the sense he's a millionaire living like a billionaire. I'm just this poor guy living like I got $100.
You have a lot of money. You're, you know,
John
you
Travolta
can
doesn't
a-
have as much money as the way he lives.
You
though.
can have a lot of money and still be broke.
Oh yeah, I know. No, but he lives. He spends his money, and you'd think he has more money than he has. I read an article about that a few years back.
there's
He
a
lived
lot of
better than
people
some of
on.
them billionaires does.
There's
It's
a
all
lot of
about how you
people on
spend it.
YouTube like that too.
What's that?
There's a lot of people on YouTube like that too. They spend a lot of money, but they're really broke. And then 6 months down the road, we do a charity auction for them because
No, you just got to be wise with your money. I mean,
it's true
choose your
though.
spending appropriately. I mean, when it comes to personal items for Angel and I'm real cautious with my money. When it comes to coins, I'll spend my last penny on it. You can ask her. I've done it before.
Yeah, but you can sell it.
True.
Sell
But that's how we make a living, though.
That's right.
Kevin,
we
that's
have
not just in your town, buddy.
What's not in my town?
Look at Kevin's statement.
Oh, did you hear that guy who did that documentary about eating McDonald's every day
Died?
for a year? He died.
He died.
He was pretty young too, but he died. Probably of heart disease.
Too many people here where I live go to McDonald's, then they leave and go to Taco Bell, then head to an ice cream shop, donuts, bread, kind of. Oh yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't even go every day or nothing. I just if I
It's
happen to be
cancer.
right by there, take advantage of the deal because you can't
Well,
make one of those sandwiches 50 cents.
I don't think his diet probably helped with that.
Yeah,
He had a turbo cancer. He was 52, I think I heard.
He was young, yeah.
my brother was that young.
Now, here's my question. Did he do that documentary after he found out he had terminal cancer? Because that would make more sense.
No,
Like, if I found out I had terminal cancer, I'm eating
it
McDonald's every
he
day.
had a turbo cancer. It was a new cancer.
Oh, turbo. Turbo? What does that mean?
Yeah,
That's
it's
cancer.
cancer on steroids.
That's all the people that are getting cancers from the shot that cannot be mentioned. They're
So they know
labeling
for a
them as
fact?
turbo cancers.
The beer shot.
So
Is that what
fast.
you're talking about?
Well, there's
The
lots
beer
of cancers
shot?
now, Sterling. Let's back up. There's lots of cancers that grow fast. That's been a thing since cancer's been a thing.
But it has
Yes,
increased 10,000% in the last 3 years.
Honestly, cancer, everybody has it. It's just a matter of what you do to turn that key and ignite it. It's in our genes.
You do have cells that are turning on you
Yeah,
all the time.
it's in our genes. Everybody has it in their genes. It's just a matter of
body washes them out.
yeah, that's all it is. It's a cruel trick on humanity. That's exactly what it is.
Everybody dies.
Someone, I was reading an article.
I can name 2 people that never died.
Well, I know one person.
Enoch,
I never died yet.
Well, actually, there's lots of people. There's lots of people that have never died.
That's right. Everybody talking right now.
No.
Well, it's a fact.
That is true, Keith.
I know.
Like there's lots of people that have eternal life. I'm one of them. My body's gonna.
But there's only 2 people that have been taken into heaven without dying.
How's that?
Enoch was taken.
Oh, we're going religious and stuff.
Well, that's
of course.
I got my
course
boots
we
on,
are.
Miss Paula.
What?
Well,
I
on my
got my
channel, we
boots
don't
on.
talk politics.
You got your boots on? Good.
Mikey.
What them chicken boots
Save
are,
us.
bro?
I was listening, but after Paula said that, I had to come on.
Oh, yeah. Good thing you have your
Morning,
boots.
brother.
Good morning.
That was a good show last night.
Did you get any of the bad weather around?
Well, of course we did.
Yeah.
Some of my friends in Rogers over there on Walnut, all the power's out of most of the businesses over there. And he has a coin shop over there, so he's shut down.
Oh, my
On
goodness.
Walnut.
Yeah, luckily
there was
he's,
a snowstorm in
he's smart
Dallas.
and bought that backup battery for his alarm system.
Walnut, huh?
Yeah, Walnut and Rogers, Arkansas.
You still
Walnut
haven't
Street.
bought that Walnut.
Mr. Walton himself, they have a street even named after him.
They forgot to close the O.
Yeah, I know. Well, they got Walnut, but then as you go farther
Morning,
down,
BH.
And then Walmart's name takes over.
Hey, Bradley.
Walton Street changes into Walton.
Must be nice, man.
I know there's been so much bad weather. There was like 12 people who died.
It's been terrible over this way. This has been the worst one in a while. Since '99.
Yeah.
These tornadoes keep coming one right after another, and they're not just hitting in, and more and all that. They're going all over the place.
I haven't seen no bad weather except for the extreme temperature change. Because y'all weather.
If you want us to ship this to you, we'll be glad to.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you guys' weather is giving me an extreme temperature change.
Yeah.
I had to turn the heat on the other day without any water.
It is cold here this morning. It's still only 56 degrees.
It's almost June, and I'm still wearing a sweater.
We're sitting around 70 something.
That's because you're old, Keith.
No, that's because it's cold.
It is cold here today.
Miss Paula got it right the first time.
I'm a cold old guy. I'm just a cold old guy.
And you thought that was my butt because I'm wearing my thermal.
I was hoping it was. It's a difference.
Yeah, we're going to reach 82 today.
Oh, must be nice. I think we're supposed to get up to maybe 70.
66
I don't know where my wife disappeared to. I've lost her.
Hey, Keith.
Hi, Ida.
She's at Miss Ida's house.
We have an idea. We decided that you could, when the show's over in Tulsa, you could visit Mike for a while and then kind of meander up here and pick up Angel.
Can't do it.
Why?
I can't afford to close the store that long.
Well, hire somebody to keep it open.
What? I heard Floyd is available.
There you go.
Y'all think I got a lot of money. I'm not Mike. That guy right there, not me.
I got no money.
Yeah.
I'm in the poorhouse.
I know Floyd's not as cute, but if you put a red wig on him and dress him up a little bit, he might pass.
I got a video coming out today. It's pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. He watched his mouth this time and he even apologized. It's coming out at 4 p.m.
Floyd will work for Ike's. There you go.
Sneak peek.
Oh.
He's
Let me
sexy.
tell you. We were going down the street in Arkansas.
I can't see it.
Well, you see him on the video tonight if you can't see him that well.
Well, you keep moving it down. There you go. Right.
Be prepared for. Oh, never mind.
This guy loves gold. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and he says, be prepared for what's coming.
I want to watch it.
Be prepared for what's coming. I'll make sure I put my tinfoil hat on and watch that video.
Yeah, he's that guy. He's the one who thinks gold's going to the moon, or says it rather. Well, hey, looks like I'm going to sell some gold, so I'm going to have to get off of here.
Okay.
Go sell.
Ida, it's good to have you back.
Talk.
Thank you.
So I will see you again on Friday probably because
all right.
Take it over. Check that video out tonight, guys. Thank you for the shameless plug. I appreciate it.
What time?
What?
What time?
4 p.m. My video comes out today.
It's recorded. It'll be there all day.
It'll be there. If you get there late, don't worry about it because it starts. It goes live at 4.
I'll be working.
This is the guy that everybody likes except for his mouth. But he controlled his mouth on this one. He only said the bomb one time, the F-bomb. And then he apologized for the other video. You guys got to watch it. It's really cool. So anyway, thank you. Ida, you was trying to say something. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm playing in front of Miss Ida there.
I can't hear you. Mike was talking.
I was just going to tell you that, you know how they have these homeless people that have these signs of work for money, need money, whatever. There's one in Arkansas.
I have a couple of them signs. I get out there every day.
Well, there's one in Arkansas that says, I need blunt papers. Please contribute.
I wouldn't doubt it.
You guys will like this guy. I mean, he's got good potential for the channel. As long as he can keep his mouth, a little cleaner. I got to go. Thanks for having me, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Well,
It is about that time of day, isn't it?
Yeah, I gotta get going
It is,
too.
yeah.
Love you guys.
My son got here, so we got to get to work now. Looks like I
Have
See
a
you
blessed
Friday.
day, everybody.
all right, you
All
guys.
right, guys,
Well,
thank you for having me. I'm sorry I only popped in for a few minutes, but
see you Friday.
all right. I will see, tomorrow I won't be on anybody's channel because I'll be in Tulsa meeting with the news people. They're interviewing me. I got to be there at 9 so they can prep me, and 9:30 they start doing the thing with me on the
Do you need
channel.
prepping?
Oh yeah, the new Channel 2 News are professionals. They want to prep to make sure that we're
Put
talking
makeup
about.
on you.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. You guys
Bye,
can watch
dear.
that later. All right. Bye.
Bye. Well, guys in chat, love you. It's so good to be back. It's so good to see you guys. Remember, Angel's going to take over tomorrow. And I cannot wait to be back Friday. Love you guys so very, very much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Don't get into any trouble that we cannot get you out of. And I will see you all again on Friday. Love you guys. Bye.